Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. I hope you enjoyed the space launch. We did get a chance to see it today. They never get tiring to me, and I wish you all could just see it in person because it's just such a huge ball of fire going up. Anyway, this is the rest of the haul from the Sebastian road trip. I hope you enjoy it. These are actually not from the last Sebastian haul. I picked these up right after we saw the space launch today. There's a cute little thrift store called Dottie's, and some old hippie kind of guy runs it, and it's a pretty neat place. So we stopped in and found these mugs, Sun Cruise Casino, made in America. And they're really cool on a lot of levels. They're cool because they're amethyst, and there's a lot of people that collect amethyst glass. They're cool because they're casino related, and a lot of people collect casino related items. So I picked them up for $3. They're different. This one's a little lighter purple, and there's two of those, and two of the darker ones. I have yet to see what I am going to sell them for, but I'll let you know. Anchor Hocking Wexford pattern, 1962, 1998. I have a lot of Wexford. If anybody's interested in Wexford, let me know. I have pieces and everything. But anyways, I bought these two hexagonal plates. I paid $2 for both of them. They're footed. I've had them before. I usually put them together with a lot. They're pretty cool. And for the pair, I could get about $15 on eBay. Got these at the Wooden Nickel store for half price. I kind of waited till they went to half price dinnerware and they were still there, kitchenware. So I paid 25 cents a piece. They're in really great condition. They're milk glass. Pyrex in the woodland brown pattern that was produced between 1978 and 1982. And they're in great condition, and actually in my next video haul you'll see I picked up more of them at a different location. Found these three great pieces of Corningware and the Spice of Life pattern. You've seen it before. I find a lot of these, 1972 to 1987. And I got some really nice pieces. The pan alone, I paid $1.50 for it, and they retail on eBay for about $6 to $10. Not a big deal. But I found this really cool cheese grater, and I got it for 25 cents. And I only see one on eBay, and they are asking, I think, $24 for it. And along with that, I got a nice little canister. I think I paid 50 cents for that. And I'll probably sell them off as a lot. I have some other Spice of Life stuff that I haven't sold yet, so we'll see. Maybe I'll bundle them all together. But a good find. This is just a cute little piece. I couldn't resist it. I picked it up at the Goodwill. I paid half price for it, 50 cents. And it's plastic, and it's totally 70s, and it's made in Japan. And the Senko company, that's all I know. I paid 50 cents for it. I could probably get about $10 on eBay. Just reminds me of my childhood. I was really excited to find this Pyrex Refrigerator Set. And it is a full set, and literally this is the first time I've ever seen one not being sold on eBay. And the reason I actually bought them is because I'm missing one of the red ones. And they're all in really great shape. I paid $22 for it, which is kind of a lot, but they sell for a lot on eBay, and I'll sell the rest off. And they're the older ones. They made them between 1947 and 1959, and you can tell these are the older lids. The newer lids are totally ribbed. It's a really great set. Picked this beautiful piece up on sale. I paid 75 cents for it. It's T&V Limoges, France. And the T&V stands for Tressemans and Voigt. Gustave Voigt was his name. And it's a beautiful condiment mayonnaise attached bowl. And they're pretty old. I would say this dates back to 1907 to 1919 by the logo. Picked up another Anchor Hocking forest green vase. I find them all the time. I always pick them up if I could find them for 50 cents or less. This was half price, so I did. And they were produced between 1957 and 1965. And I have a bunch of them in red, and I have a bunch of them in the green also. I picked up this Pyrex Casserole with the metal stand in the Sebastian Goodwill also. And I'm not quite sure what the date of it is, but I know it's fairly old because that is an old logo. If you see the Pyrex with the circle around them, they probably date from the 30s to the 40s. And it's in really nice condition. I wish it did have a top. It does not. And I noticed today it has the owner's name on it, so I'm assuming maybe it went to a church potluck dinner or something like that. You might have seen me pick these up at the Wooden Nickel store, and I put them back down because they weren't half price. But I went back, and they were half price. I paid $1 a plate. They're Dresden PMB, and that stands for Porcelain Manufacturer. I haven't gotten much more research done on them, except that they're beautiful, and they're neoclassical, and they're very pretty, and I'm sure I could get, I don't know, $15 to $20. I have to do a little more research on them. But I couldn't resist, they were so pretty. I found this beautiful glass teal ashtray. It's not marked. A lot of people refer to really nice pieces like this as art glass, actually. And I do love my ashtrays, as you know. And I couldn't resist the color. I think it'll be fairly easy to sell. Maybe even $20, $25. We'll see. These you might remember, I got them in Cocoa Village at my favorite little thrift store, and these were on the 75% off table, so I paid $3.75 for all 4 of them, and they're siesta-ware made by the Benner Glass Company right here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I think they date to 1963, and they're tiki-ware glasses, and they're fun. They're real wood, and they're pretty collectible. Picked up this really pretty set of salt and pepper shakers. They're milk glass. They're imperial glass. You can see the I and the G in the logo right there. And they were produced between 1950 and 1980. And these are footed ones. They also made a set, same pattern, same year, same maker, that aren't footed. This pretty Dresden plate dates back to the 1900s, a very early 1900s, that logo. And I got it at the Wooden Nickel store for $1.50. And it's a beautiful hand-painted plate, and it's based on a painting by Angelica Kaufman. And the painting was called Beauty Directed by Prudence, and she painted it in 1780. Picked up this cutie little Gemco honey, or I guess it could be a maple syrup dispenser, but I think it's honey. I love them, pick them up all the time. 75 cents, half price off of that. Picked up this Fire King 1950 Swirl milk glass bowl. It's part of a set. I've picked them up before. Let me see if I can show you the logo here. It's a reverse logo, so it's going to probably show up backwards. But that dates it back to the late 1950s and maybe the very early 1960s. I have enough of them now that I am going to put them together and sell them as a set, and still have a couple left over for myself. I also picked up this for $2, half price. I don't know why, I just can't resist buying milk glass bowls. This is Federal, it's a 1950s mixing bowl. And it's in really pretty condition, as you can see. You might remember these. I picked them up, and they're very heavy, in the Sebastian Goodwill. They're Homer Laughlin. They're restaurant ware. They weigh 3 pounds a piece. These are called jumbo pasta bowls, and they're 12 inches, and they're really big. The pattern is called Checkers Green. It's still active today. I have 3 12-inch platters, or large plates, and 1 9-inch plate. And I looked on eBay, and I could only find one person selling anything in the plates that were red. Mostly you see them on restaurant ware sites, and they go for a lot of money. I told myself I'd stop buying heavy breakable things because they're hard to ship, but here I am. But they're really cool. And they go for about $20 a plate, and the bowls probably I can get 25 to 27 for them. But I do have a big crowd coming for Thanksgiving, and they'll make perfect serving dishes, so I'll probably put them up for sale after that. that was the end of the Sebastian haul. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be pretty busy tomorrow selling all this on eBay, and I will be selling almost all of it on eBay. And in case you didn't notice, our pretty clock up there, our walls are now complete. We went to, well, we didn't go to Sebastian. We went to Claremont the other day because I always wanted to go. Everybody told me it was a nice hilly little town in Florida. You don't see a lot of hills in Florida. We went. There were. We had a great time. Did a lot of thrifting. Got a lot more to show you coming up. So have a great day. We'll see you real soon.
One Mississippi. 1, 2, 3, action. Ready?
So that's the end of the Sebastian haul. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to be busy tomorrow selling all this stuff. We went to Claremont the other... What now?
What?
You gonna drop the camera again?
No. Ready?